bonjour mes gourmands, just a few more hours until the weekend. 7 days just passed by like that. And you know what that means? Do you? Do you? Don't you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Don't you? Cause I don't. I'm just showing you another easy recipe for the weekend. Or for whenever you're hungry. This time around you only need 5 ingredients, and that's literally just a handful. Unless a handful means that it has to fill a hand, then it's not quite a handful. Let's start!
First, you're going to need 500 grams of chicken breast, 500 grams of king prawn, 2 cloves of garlic, 5 tablespoons of sugar, and 5 tablespoons of fish sauce. You can optionally add some spring onion for decorational purposes. So actually you can adjust your recipe to your taste. I use 500 grams of poultry and a cup of king prawns this time. If you don't like prawns, reduce or skip the prawn part and add up the chicken meat accordingly. You're a seafood fan? Go get some more into the prawn team. As for the caramel sauce, you can make more or less according to your liking, or depending on how much sugar or fish sauce you have left in stock. Just make sure you keep the 1:1 ratio for sugar and fish sauce. That makes 4 tablespoons of fish sauce and 4 tablespoons of sugar, or 6 tablespoons of fish sauce and 6 tablespoons of sugar, etc. Now first things first, let's devein our prawns. To do so, you'll want to peel the prawn. Leave the part though, because this way it'll look more appealing later on. Then turn it upside down and make a cut along the bluish line. Slide your knife underneath it, press your thumb onto the blade and pull the blue string out. After that, repeat the process with the black string on the other side of the shrimp. Put the chicken meat onto the cutting board and dice it. I'm slicing them into dices by 3/4 the size of my thumb. Chop some garlic and we're ready to pan fry the meat. Add a little bit of oil to cover the surface of your pan and set the stove on high heat. Once the pan is hot enough, and that's the case if a wooden stick you put in there starts throwing bubbles, you turn the heat down to medium and start to saute your garlic until it's golden brown. Add the chicken dices and let them brown on 2 sides too. Then add the sugar and the fish sauce to the pan and let it caramelize. Give the meat a minute or 2 to absorb a bit of the caramel sauce before you add the prawn. Once the prawns are cooked, you're done and ready to dish off. And by the way, we're adding the prawns last because we don't want the prawns to get overcooked, as they quickly lose volume on heat and then they just taste chewy, and it's the bad kind of chewy. Enjoy!
I've been in love with this dish ever since I started living by myself. When it comes to meat, I believe it doesn't get much faster cooking delicious meat like this. Also, it's usually not so easy to infuse the flavor into the chicken meat because chicken meat doesn't absorb flavors as well as other sorts of meat. This dish, however, I guarantee you an immediate flavor burst once you put it onto your taste buds, and that's thanks to the caramel sauce. Let me know in the comments box down below whether or not you like to mix sweet and salty foods or ingredients, or if you're like me and you prefer salty dishes over sweet dishes. I'll see you next Friday again with a new recipe. Until then, bye.